I think just knowing that one of their main players is also coming back, Babar. Obviously, I saw that he didn't play, if at all, there in New Zealand. Um, so that's definitely going to be a much different team to what went there and to what's coming back here. I think they're going to be a very competitive side when they get back in their own conditions. Yeah, I think Baba has obviously shown over the last couple of years that he's a top class. Obviously, it's no surprise that he's getting rated as top of the world. He's done well all formats and all around the world. Seems to only be getting better and better also as he goes on. PSL, have no clue. At the moment, I've got too much other cricket on my plate playing for the Proteas. So, yeah, until who knows when. To be honest, I think going forward, 2 weeks quarantine is almost out of the picture because we're playing so much cricket. So it's a big help that Pakistan, the board, let us come out and start preparing early. I think obviously does help out a lot. And then obviously, well, to be honest, we haven't really seen much of Pakistan. We're across the road from the hotel, where we practice our training facility. So, and we only allowed in our rooms and in the team room. So, haven't been able to see much of Pakistan at all. To be fair, but the rooms look quite nice though, at least. No, I don't think that counts for anything. To be honest, I think I've played in New Zealand before. It's difficult to bat there if you haven't played there before. And that same team that played in New Zealand, for them to come play in their own conditions will probably be a much better fighting team. I can guarantee you that. I think, obviously, knowing that Baba is coming back, obviously one of their main players, I think they. To be honest, before we got here, obviously the security was obviously a big part. But then we arrived here and we saw the extent of the amount of security there is here. I think the guys have gotten a lot more comfortable. Obviously, it looks like every corner is checked. All bases are covered, touch wood. But at the moment, we feel safe. There's a lot happening. From when we landed, there was a lot of security. So for now, we're feeling really safe. So there's nothing that for now, we're just worrying about cricket.
Faizan?
Yeah, thanks. Quinton, this is Faizan Lakhani from Geo Television. My question is, you haven't played in Pakistan for last 13 years, and Pakistan has always been a very good side at their home soil. How challenging it is going to be for your side, and how are you planning to cope up with the challenge?
Yeah, obviously, the Pakistan team in their own conditions is always going to be tough. I think playing most teams in their own conditions always tough. I think our biggest challenge is the conditions that we could face. The unknowing of the things that we're going to have to deal with. I think when you go to a place like Australia, India, wherever you go, you kind of know what you're going to get. I think the unknowing of the things that are going to happen. Yeah, I think that's a big part. But I'm sure Bouch and one or two of the other guys who have played will keep us up to date of how the conditions and how everything works here. It's unfortunate, for everyone that no one's allowed to attend the stadiums. Obviously it's unfortunate, but at least there will be an opportunity to see that we are progressing. Obviously, it's our first time also playing in Pakistan over 14 years. So that's one step forward to where we're going to get to, hopefully in the future. And obviously, yeah, like you said, it's just unfortunate with COVID related things. But I'm sure things will just get better as time goes on then everybody can watch the cricket game live again and really enjoy it. How they're going to prepare wickets and how they're going to want to play. So we just got to make sure we prepare well. And when we get out there, we just deal with what we have to deal with. I'd love to score some runs. I'm sure everybody else in the team would also love to score some runs. So yeah, we'll just have to go out there and just try and perform as best as we can, I guess. And then hopefully, just try and score some runs. Oh, well, I guess I'm not too sure. I think just try and coach, score some runs. I think, when we've played in Asian pitches in the past, I think they target this team specifically and they prepare dust balls, and also it's in the past but made a bit uneven contest. But it is what it is. I have scored some runs when the wickets are decent. So yeah, I'll come out here and just try and get the job done and hopefully score some runs. To be honest, we haven't really got there. There's still over a week left until we play. So, later on in our preparation, we'll start talking about and preparing for everyone. For now, we're just focusing on ourselves, just trying to get ourselves, just match fit ready. And that's about it at the moment. It's something that's not easy. I have said it before, eventually to some players it will catch up from emotional side and mental side. It's tough, and you're trying to keep yourself mentally stable and perform for your country at once. There's only so much of that you can carry on with. But you carry on because people back home want to watch good cricket, want to watch you perform. So that's something that keeps you interested or motivated, as I can say. So it's not something that's easy. Just say for myself, I think I've only been home for 3 weeks, if that, maximum 3 weeks over the last 5-6 months. So yeah, it's been tough, but soldiering on. It only came to my attention late last night that obviously P-Dog is not going to continue with us. I think a lot of guys took a lot of value. I think he's, a lot of guys use them, when it comes to analysis, their own preparation. He was always there, if it's either stats or video footage. He was, always helping out the guys. And when the guys needed help from him, he was always there for them. So, it's a tough thing to see him leave. Ever since I've started here, he was here. So yeah, it's going to be tough to see him go, but I guess that's the nature of the beast at the moment. Just put it this way: when we were coming here, obviously security was a concern, if not the biggest concern. And then when we landed here, we saw the amount that was security that was going on, and everyone, we became a lot more calmer. And obviously over the days, it's actually become less of a worry, and we've actually been able to focus more on cricket. Obviously on the plane, guys spoke about all this and what about this, and when we landed here, we saw the amount that there's really, it's something to be seen. The measures they've taken, they've taken somewhere where we can actually feel comfortable and just focus on the cricket, and not be worried at all about the security. So yeah.
Thank you.
Pila, followed by Stuart.
Thanks, Pokazi. Hi, Quinny. I'm just picking up from Firdousa's question about Prasanna. You guys have Rivash Gobind now as performance analyst on this tour. How much are you guys taking from him in terms of finding out more information about the current Pakistan squad? Because it's very different from what they had for the New Zealand series, with a lot of the more established players out of that squad. How much are you guys doing in terms of finding out more about the lesser known of those players that are in that Pakistani squad? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure Gobes is busy at this moment looking at footage, getting the best, everything that he can. We're just waiting. There's still over a week left until we play. So, there's more than enough time for him to find out information. So when we do a team analysis and everything, which will be in the next couple of days, I'm sure we'll have everything covered by then.
Hi, Quinny. I was wondering, your spot in the at number 5 in the batting order was something that Mark was quite insistent upon before the Sri Lanka series. I was wondering if anything had changed in your thinking about where you would like to bat in the Test side, and if you feel that Temba, Vian, or whoever might fill those sort of 6-7 spots might move ahead of you, and if you were comfortable changing your position in the batting order. Thanks.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm alright with batting at 5. Just sounds like everyone can't decide whether I should bat 5 or 7 at the moment. So I think with our team, we'll be pretty settled. We're pretty settled. Well, I'm pretty settled where I want to bat at 5. I'm quite happy there. But it's probably just the outside noise of our bubble, just commenting on where I should bat and whatnot. So, if I'm batting at 7, they want me to bat 5. If I'm not batting at 5, they want me to bat 7. So at the moment, I'm pretty much settled at 5, and I'm happy to be there.